What's up, y'all? George McLaren here. Welcome to Newsletter 11. This newsletter tip, we're gonna be covering the chorus part of, or rather part B of Cripple Creek, and I've just played how it goes. So grab your banjo, tune it up, and let's get started. So first of all, what we're going to do is obviously take a listen to it, which hopefully you've done already. In the previous newsletters, we've gone through the first part of part A, which goes, and then the second part, which goes, and then so in this one we're going to learn this part. And that's really quite easy, and then we're just gonna find out that you can add the that part. So basically what you've got is, and you basically learned Cripple Creek, and as a bonus I'm gonna throw in a Cripple Creek ending, which some of y'all might know, and it goes like this. And we'll also find out that we can do, but you know, I'll leave that till the end, and if I still got time, we'll go through that. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to pinch first string and fifth string, and we're going to slide from the second fret of first string to the fifth fret. So we're going to go, right, and that's how it sounds like. Basically we're sliding from this to that, which sort of is the same note as your fifth string anyway, so just, and then we're going to pinch it again, and then so open first string, open second string, right, using our middle and our index finger, and then so then we're going to do a little forward roll there. Let's hold the C shape, because that's the C chord. We can feel free to use what they call a Cripple Creek C, or I think it's called that anyway, but they call it that because in Cripple Creek you don't need to use your middle finger to press down on the 4, because you don't play that. You're only playing 5th, 2nd, 1st string, so you only drop down these two fingers. Alright, and that's our forward roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So that forward roll, and then we're going to release that because it goes back to G. And then we're going to play with our middle finger the first string, and then pinch. Right, so far we've got, and that's basically all that's new to us, and basically what we're going to do after that is just we're going to repeat that, which you of course learned in the previous lesson. So that's basically how Cripple Creek goes. Feel free to, instead of pinching, you can also go like this. You can use your thumb and just stroke it. You know, that sort of thing. And yeah, that's basically it. That really comes in handy, as you can see, because you use it quite a lot. Now, putting this all together, a lot of people like to start Cripple Creek with the chorus or part B. Whoops, sorry. And then repeat it. Usually, you'd play it twice, and then you'd play the verse twice. Part A twice, part B twice, kind of thing. But do what you feel is best. And the standard when you're playing with a bluegrass band would be to play the chorus twice. And then the verse twice. Then you do the chorus again. Then maybe the verse again twice. And then you go and do your your backing, and let the fiddle or the mandolin or guitar play their part. And actually the Cripple Creek backing is a whole nother thing that's good to learn. It's really interesting. But we can learn that at a later stage. It's pretty hard, and but it's good to know, good to learn. If you can do that sort of thing. But yeah, that's basically how you play the chorus, or part B. It's not that hard. Basically, the only new thing that we're learning today is that. And you can find the tablatures for that. I'll leave you to do that if you're one for tablatures. But it's generally pretty easy. It shouldn't take too long to learn. And so, yep, have fun with that. Because we've got time here, I'm just going to run you through the Cripple Creek ending, which goes... Alright, so what we're going to do is that same slide from 2nd to 5th. And then we've got a so we're gonna go that same, and then we're gonna go forward roll with our 2nd fret 1st string, and then backward roll. So this is what's called a forward backwards roll. Because basically what we're doing with our right hand is we're going. So that's 5th, 2nd, 1st, 5th. And then we're going to go 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 1st. And you get this really nice sort of melodic almost pattern. And we're gonna go. And then we're gonna go open 3rd string. And that's a really good lick that you're going to need to learn at some point, so you might as well do it today. So let's go from here. And if I didn't mention already, that's a pull off from 3rd to 2nd on the 3rd string. And then that's the main bit. The next bit you can either do up here, or you can do it up here. Oops. So this one's the more common one. And basically you're just going to go for 7, 8, 9, 9th fret and 11th fret on 1st and 2nd string. And it should sound weird. Feel free to bend the note up a little, like that. and then you're gonna go 5th string, and it should sound like that. And then we're gonna jump from here with our index finger. We're gonna go down to the 8th fret, 2nd string. Alright, so, and then we're going to use our thumb and we're going to drop it down to the 3rd string, but we're going to play the 9th fret and then 7th fret. So we got on the 3rd string, right? And then basically we've got that, and then we're just going to go what fret's that? 12, 24, 15, 16, 17. 16 and 17. So again, we've got... And that's basically how you play that Cripple Creek ending. It's pretty iconic. Most of y'all would have heard it at some point, even if you don't realize that you have. But it's everywhere in bluegrass. So again, we've got... Oops. And there you have it, folks. That's Cripple Creek for you. From start to finish, basically. With a bonus ending. You can also go, which is basically pull off from 3 to 2. And hopefully you can work that out by ear and maybe slowing down this video. Right, and basically that's Cripple Creek for us. If you followed this far, congratulations. If you don't understand, feel free to ask me to sort of explain it a little better. I'm on a little bit of a time limit here, so I'll just have to end here. But I hope that helps, folks, and I'll see you in the next one.